just was inspired to do a really quick, very general reading, and holy moly, I don't know what some of you guys have got planned, but universe is saying, go for it, do it. Like, there's just so much joy around some of the decisions that some of you are going to be making. Just trust that the universe has got your back, especially if you have, making choices isn't about right and wrong. Well, sometimes it is that clear, but when we're thinking about, when we've got several options in front of us and some could be right and some could be wrong and we're not quite sure, we need to take a step back sometimes and realise that what is most important is how we actually came to the decision. Did we do it coming from a loving perspective? Are we being selfish? And if we're being selfish, what does that actually mean? Is it being selfish in a nasty way, or is it being selfish, where we're actually looking to make the decision so that we can invest in ourselves? Anyway, back to the message. I'm so excited. I pulled some cards and I tell you, they were just flying out of the pack. I'm so happy for you guys. Whoever this message pertains to, please give me feedback. But anyway, here you are. I'm going to hold up the cards, all right? So I used the Spirit Oracle deck by Tony Carmine Salerno, and here's what Spirit had to say for general messages. So if this resonates with you and you've got a decision to make, this is all about the decisions you're making, because Spirit understands. They get, hey, how are you going, Michelle? So good that you could join me. Thank you. Anyway, so Spirit knows that with the full moon coming up and with the big changes going on universally, that some of us are wondering, we're questioning our ability to make good choices, to have faith and to have hope for the future. Let me tell you, this very, very quick message, I promise I'll stop talking in a minute about what they're saying outside of the cards and I'll show you the cards. It's so exciting. All right, so you do have the ability, the absolute ability to listen to yourself, to follow your heart, follow your instinct, which is the same thing, and make good choices. Please have hope. Please trust in yourself, because when you trust in yourself, you reflect that out into the world. That becomes part of your energy field, and we need more of that. We need more trusting, hopeful, loving people. All right, so here's what the cards had to say. The first card that absolutely flew out of the deck was reflection. Now, this card talks to us about thinking back on our blessings and maintaining this attitude of gratitude. And when we do that, again, we're opening ourselves up for more miracles to happen in our lives, okay? This is also about connecting energetically to those that you love. So if you're overseas and you're missing family, just think about them and you're connected, you're there, all right? And they're right there where you need them, where you want them to be. All right, so there was that one. And then the next card that came out was Aura of Love. Such a powerful and wonderful card. I love it when this card comes out. Now, when this card comes out, it talks about balance of our divine feminine and divine masculine aspects. So it's not about one taking over the other, or one being worse than, everybody's talking about divine feminine these days, but there's power in divine masculinity as well. We've seen it, for the last few hundred years. Divine masculinity has kind of taken over the world, but the divine feminine is creeping its way back. Now, this is making sure, all you ladies out there, if you know that your divine feminine is, working and that is to say you're acknowledging yourself as a very powerful woman and magic maker, then it's time also now for you to learn how to stand your ground using your divine masculine aspects to really bring your life back into balance. Stand your ground and wield that power. Don't just yield it, okay? Don't just give it up, wield it. Wield it, don't yield it. Okay, yeah, what a great catchphrase. All right, so this is about yin and yang being in balance, positive and negative aspects of both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and coming from that place. All right, now the next card that came out, another gorgeous card, Innocence. And this is about just enjoying fun for fun's sake, being happy because you just are, and making no excuses, making no apologies, and not bothering to explain because you don't have to. That's your natural state of being, okay? This is also about positive outcomes. So if there's something that you're waiting on, I reckon there's good news ahead. So please make sure you give me some feedback around that. All right, now the next card that came down, one of my favourite deities, goddesses, because I am Buddhist, as you can probably tell by the beads, is Kuan Yin. And she reminds us, again, to be joyful. Be joyful. Now, she also comes when there's good news expected. All right, so I can't wait to hear about all this good news that's coming to you guys who have been working so very hard to get yourself into energetic alignment so that what you have already created in your dreams, what you've already sung out to universe, is making its way to you. Now, I did ask for clarification around all of those cards. And again, I used another deck, and you wouldn't believe the cards that came out. And again, as I was shuffling, these 3 cards just flew out of the deck on their own. So here you go. If you've been struggling to make a choice, do it. You know, do it. Take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. You'll see the beautiful orange and yellow in this card down the bottom. That's all about trust and confidence in your sacral chakra. Just go for it. The universe has got your back, all right? Take the leap of faith because you're going to get it. You're going to get the result you want. And again, making choices, when you have several options and several of them could be right and several of them could be the wrong choice to make, what matters is how you came to make that decision. All right? This is about, again, acknowledging and wielding your power in a very balanced way. Remember, aura of love, divine masculine and divine feminine aspects coming into play with this one. Be happy because you want to be happy. Expect joy, positive outcomes. Take that leap of faith, have faith, be hopeful, okay? Be hopeful. Get your energy aligned with your outcome because it's going to be a yes, baby. I'm so happy. Now, also, blessings in disguise. Thanks, guys. I look over there because that's where my team sits. Blessings in disguise. So if at first you get the outcome that you weren't quite expecting, just hold on to it. Let go of your expectations and understand that that was the one that you needed, okay? Now, if you're still stuck, after all of those yeses, if you're still stuck, look at this. Dad helping a kid ride their bike, encouragement. You can do it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Back yourself, guys. Back yourself. You're absolutely incredibly powerful. And I feel that with this influx of universal energies that are coming through, you are, in fact, some of you are starting to step up and recognize that power. Please, please, please learn how to wield it. Because I tell you, when you do that, the world is your oyster. Oh, I so love that message. All right, guys, I'll see you on the flip side. March zodiac signs coming up soon. So I can't wait to see what comes out for you there as well. All right, I'll try to have them up by mid next week. All right, thanks, guys. See ya.